one more time. I'm gonna go 2-1 just to give you 2 beats. 2-1.
Hi, my name is Adriana Koch. I'm an oboist from Chicago, Illinois, and I'm 18 years old. I'm a member of the National Youth Orchestra of the United States of America, and today you will watch an oboe sectional led by Titus Underwood, the principal oboist of the Nashville Symphony. We will be playing Mahler 5. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy.
1, 2. Yes. 1, 2. One louder this time. More. Okay. Now we're gonna go odd tempo here. 1, 2. Good, that's good. But what is the dynamic?
Piano.
Okay. Right at 9. Okay. 1, 2. Better. What's the easiest way to play piano in the high register? Support. That's always the best answer. Support! What's another way to play softly in the high register without it being pointy or narrow?
Have a good read.
Have a good read, yes.
Less air.
Nah, I mean, less air does make the decibel level less, so technically yes. But what's another way that the high register can stop from being so narrow? Because you know the oboe is nice and fat at the bottom, right? Then as you go, it goes, and it gets more and more pointy as it goes towards the top. I mean, the instrument's built that way, that is natural tendency, but we're always trying to fight the oboe's natural tendency. And it's an oppositional instrument, right? Which means that if you hold on it too much, it shuts down, you let it go, it screams. Somewhere in the middle, it works. But I'll give you an answer. You want to have a little bit more space in your mouth. A stable reed, of course, that holds those notes in place. But you don't want to press or bite up to the high register. The more you bite it, the thinner and the more narrow and the more pointy it becomes. But you want to float it, a lot of support here, more space here. Make sense? All right, so you don't have to use so much force of air to get the notes out. Float that up there. I'm gonna start just 1, 2. 1, 2. Good. Good, a lot better. All right, let's go to the next place. I'm gonna give 2 counts. 1, 2. Okay, when you bring in the oboes up, measure before, right? You know. So as soon as I count 1, I wanna see those oboes. 1, 2. Okay, so I saw you in rehearsal today. Your oboe was a little high. You were almost. I thought you were going to balance it on your nose or something and walk around the orchestra. You want to make sure you can still see the music. All right. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but that was a lot. Okay, so make sure we're all. I mean, it's for the bell to be facing the audience. I think it's a visual effect as well. It's pretty cool. I mean, you might as well just write stand up or something. That'd probably be cool. So stand up and bells up. But, you know, bells up. We don't want someone like, you know. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing. We'll do that all over again. But that sounded great. It sounded really good. Okay. 1, 2. Stop. Yeah. Good. Then down. As soon as it's done, you're leading the charge. Gotta really, I'm the leader here. Not in a, I'm the leader, but, you know, lead with grace, lead, you know, in a very generous manner. And people gravitate towards that. So the more you take charge, the more people gravitate to it and they want to be a part of it, right? And you're playing great, read sounds great. Oh, I want to be a part of that. So just continue to lead and be more generous. Give yourself the permission to lead. Right? That was really good. Let's go from number 10. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. Ba, ba, bee, ba, 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 ba. Right? 1, 2. Is that the softest you all can play? Can we play softer? Like, I really want you to dig in for quiet dynamics. Like, a quiet dynamic takes more, more support. Quieter dynamics are usually heavier dynamics on the diaphragm, right? Louder, you just, but really engage your support to dig deeper for different colors. 1 before 10. 1, 2. Good. So you can do it if you just try and put your mind to it, Great. I'll count in 1 measure before 168. 1, 2. Good. So right? Right? Can we do 1 measure before? That was really good. The rhythm was great. When you see that rest there, you seem to play the rhythm better. Okay. Let's go. I'm gonna count 2. I'm just go 1, 2. We go into 11. 1, 2. Give a little more air something. Crack. Not that. 1, 2. Good, but you have to support as you go down. And also the notes are getting more resistant because you're going E flat, D, C sharp, and then the C is the only one that's not as resistant. Okay? 1, 2. But you got to start off really loud. You got to come in, hey, and then, okay, I'm at the wrong party. All right? 1, 2. We can use a little bit more in here. You can add more to the sauce. 1, 2. Really play fortissimo like you were before. Like big and then come away. I want like extreme and then come away. All right? 1, 2. Good. What's your dynamic? Good. Okay, so I really want you to dig deep on the pianos. Take it literally. Everything isn't loud. I can be really expressive like this, and it can be really intense, right? Or I can be yelling at you like this, and it can also be intense. So both forms. Never think that piano is no dynamic should be conveniently played. Mezzo forte is one of those like, it's okay, the food's kind of hot, it's not really hot. But piano dynamics, you have to really dig deep for piano dynamics. And don't feel rushed in your piano dynamic. Don't feel rushed to get out of your piano dynamic and say, okay, I'm now can play loud so I can be expressive. Expressive doesn't mean loud. Expression is just different types of expression. No expression is greater than loud. Is not better than soft. It's not better than pianissimo, not better than mezzo forte. So really, really dig deep for these piano dynamics. And then the music starts to come together. These things have been workshop. Mahler was also a conductor. Do you know where Mahler conducted? The New York Philharmonic, which means that Mahler had a pretty good idea of what an orchestra should sound like and had time to workshop and balance these things out. So all these really neurotic markings in here are indications of how the color's supposed to be. So I want you to really, don't think that a piano's like, oh, we're all playing together, I can be loud. The sforzando is within a piano dynamic. Y'all remember? Then it kind of goes away, right? That's why I say listen to the piece. How many look at a score? Y'all telling me the truth? Okay. Okay. Listen with a score, it would change your life. I'm not saying you have to sit there and like learn it like the conductor, right? We actually have to make sound. So we do have to spend a lot of time practicing. Not saying the conductors, they have to practice a lot because it's really difficult to be a conductor and see the traffic cop taking care of everything. But you want to know the context in which you're playing. You're part of a larger fabric. You're on a moving train, and you're just one part of that. So know what's going on, so you'll know how to really take the dynamics seriously.